Hello, this is Tarmack with the Gnomecast, doing a little bit of multiplayer in the Mass Effect 3 demo tonight. Show you a little bit of what they've got going here. I've been playing quite a bit more of the multiplayer than the single player. I played through the single player a couple of times just to really... it was fun. It was quite an enjoyable experience. But the multiplayer is a lot more active and a lot more exciting, at least right now for me. You got a bunch of different characters that you can pick from, as well as different races within those character types. So the Sentinel's the one I've been focusing on. It's really good with the sniper rifle. A heck of a lot of fun. But you can get Turian, Krogan, and then a couple variants of human. And as you can see, you've got different abilities that come along with being a particular race. So you've got a throw with the humans. Turian has the overload, and the Krogan has incinerate and lift grenade. I haven't played the Krogan at all, haven't unlocked it yet, but I'll get there eventually at some point, I'm sure. So the character that I've been playing with, I've been focusing on a lot of the passive sort of powers. Just your basic damage increases, stability increases, making the aiming a little bit easier, that kind of stuff. Because when you're carrying a bunch of weapons, your powers don't recharge nearly as quickly. If you're not carrying a lot or very light weapons, your powers such as overload, warp, throw, all of that kind of stuff, they recharge an awful lot quicker. So again, fitness, this one's a lot more about the health increases, shield increases, melee damage. That's sort of what I've been focusing on while I've been playing it. Now, I managed to luck out in the store. Actually, let me go back there really quick. You've got different packages that you can purchase. Now, none of this is with any real money right now. It might be in future, I have no idea. But so far it's not. The more missions that you do and the more objectives you complete during these multiplayer missions, you're going to get credits. And you can spend your credits on these different packages. They're basically, it's like card booster packs. You never know really what you're going to get. It's just a random selection of stuff in the packages. Anything from basic common items to, let me show you here, these supplies. These are single-use things that you can go in with your, in the different missions. You just use them as is. The missile launcher is really helpful with these larger mechs that you've got coming at you. As well as, you've got bonuses that apply for just one entire mission. Once that mission's over, your bonus is gone. And this kind of consumable stuff is really neat, in the fact that you get to use these credits and pick up packages as you're going along, different packs, the veteran and recruit packs. It's a really slick way of doing some multiplayer upgrading. Further to that, there's permanent upgrades that you can get, such as new weapons. And I lucked out. I hadn't been doing anything with the sniper rifle at all. Honestly, I hadn't even really poked with the weapons, and I didn't know that I had one. And I managed to luck out and get a rare one. The Widow is... it's a beauty. I love it. It's great stuff. So usually what I've been using has been the sniper rifle and just your average assault rifle as well. So other than that, all I have right now for customization appearance is just your primary color and your secondary, or sorry, primary color rather, and your highlight color. These other ones, I don't know if they unlock in the demo itself, but I'm going to keep playing, we'll see if they do. But the primary color, you can pick what you want. You can be your nice, wonderful, princess-looking Turian, or you can just go straight black, and you pick your highlight color. It changes the base a little bit. Alright, I'm thinking we need to get ourselves into a match. So you can pick two different locations in the demo, Firebase White and Firebase Ghost, or you can just say any location. It's a matchmaking service. It'll line you up with other people that are not necessarily similar in level, as I've had some problems with. You can't pick a different enemy right now, but I'm assuming in the main game, because we got a nice little lock there, that you'll be able to pick different kinds of battles you're going through, as well as the difficulty settings, any, bronze, silver, and gold, and that's your basic difficulty. Your bronze is the easiest one. It's also the one that seems to be right now most likely to actually make it more than about 5 or 6 waves in. So the multiplayer operates off of a wave mechanic. It'll start off with a couple of waves of just basic enemies. There, as you can see, we got level 16, level 9, level 14, and a level 1 all together. And I am ready to go. So you take out the enemies for the waves, one wave at a time, and then periodically throughout it's going to throw a different kind of wave at you where you're trying to hack a data terminal or turn off a weapons activator, I think is what it was called, I can't remember.
Got it! Troopers!
And it does have your basic cover mechanics, which is nice. As I said, I love the sniper rifle.
Nice shot!
Even though sometimes I'm not so good with it. See, on the end of the sniper rifle there, I've got, you can see it's a little bit of a long scope add-on. Nice little headshot there. Assault rifle out and go take a look around here. I don't use the melee all that much. There we go. There's wave 1 done. As I was saying, I don't use the melee a lot. I found that if you have any sort of lag at all, it kind of makes it a pain really to use the melee.
Centurion!
Alright, where have we got stuff? There we go. There was the overload. Just a little bit of a stun, followed by a wonderful headshot. Oh.
Hang tight!
And your squad members, when they go down, you can heal them back up as long as the enemy hasn't executed them. So after a period of time, the enemy will come after him. One of these guys will come after him and give him a little bit of curb stomp. Oh, that guy's going to be in trouble. Get over there.
What's that?
Quick revival. Yeah, lost myself. See if anybody's going to come over and get me. Alright, nope. I gotta get myself back up. So the way that I did that, you get Medigel as part of those packs that I was talking about. The Medigel allows you to... It's a consumable. You can bring yourself back up without the help of any of your teammates. So far we're doing alright. Alright, so this mission is a little bit different. We've got a scrambler going on that we have to go and we have to deal with. So everybody rushes over and get somebody turning it on. Everybody else has to kind of watch their back. You got a little arrow, little blue arrow there that shows you where the next target is that you got to run to.
Cover me!
And it's your spacebar that activates it. So you got the little progress bar just counting down. And up the top right, it keeps track of how many devices you got left and how much time you have to get all of them done. Up and down the ladders. I'm having a blast with it, I gotta be honest. This has been a lot of fun so far for me.
Cover me!
Almost there. I have had a little bit of problem with connection. Now, I strongly assume that that's a lot to do with the fact that this is a demo, right? You're not paying for this. And this is their way of doing a little bit of a beta test on the servers to make sure things are actually working the way that they're expecting them to. But it is really annoying when you have a disconnect or something like that, where you can't, you know, you've been all the way through one of these waves, you finished off so much of this stuff, and you don't get any experience or credits because the game crapped out on you. That really sucks. Personally, I'm kind of hoping that maybe they change that, where there's a little bit of persistent memory. They give you at least partial experience, because it's not your fault necessarily that the server went down or your connection was lost. I am not doing enough headshots. The other thing too is that they've got ammo in this, different packages around the levels where you can pick up and replenish your ammo. Sniper rifle, you can see, only has 7 shots. Headshot. They do have some voice chat in this as well. I haven't used it yet, but I've had a couple of people now and then in games. They'll talk up a little bit. It's all included. Tab is your base key that just opens up the channel communication. I was really concerned about the multiplayer, hearing that there was going to be multiplayer in this at all. BioWare is known for a lot of things. Multiplayer is not really one of them. They had multiplayer in Baldur's Gate. They had multiplayer in Neverwinter Nights. But no, none in KOTOR. None in Jade Empire, Mass Effect 2. You know, they're not really known for this stuff, but this is actually really solid. Other than the lack of a gritty environment, it's kind of got a little bit of a Gears of War feel to it. And it is all co-op, at least for the time being. I don't know if that's going to change or not. So this one's another one, a little bit different than last time. Last time we had to do 4 different terminals we had to hit, and it was 15-20 seconds at each one. This one's different because once you activate it, so you can see the circle around it, everybody that's standing within that circle speeds up the time that it takes to hack the terminal. If only the 4th guy would get his butt in here, it would be great. And again, you got the timer up in the top telling you how long you have to get it done. hopefully after this one, have a new type of unit I want to show you. Run, show your head. I think I missed the bastard. This is a blast. And you see you get credits every time you finish one of those sorts of objectives. Ah, the pink.
Hang on.
Lord Exaok back up off of his butt. The engineers are dropping down these turrets. Take quite a bit of firepower into it. Another one down. Alright, come on, give us something a little tougher. We're all a bunch of noobs. Atlas, that's the word I was looking for. There he is. So I'm going to show you one of those wonderful consumable items. It's a rocket. Comes in real handy. You can take out big enemies like that really, really quickly. But, of course, you're only going to have a few of those things unless you're playing a ridiculous amount and saving them up. It is good stuff. 10 headshots. A little bit of extra experience for completing a certain amount of kills like that.
All clear. Good work. Enemy is regrouping. Time to reload.
God, that pink is fantastic, isn't it? Alright, let's finish this one wave up. And we'll call the video done.
Textbook.
You can get a hold of the demo at masseffect.bioware.com. They'll point you to it. You need to have Origin installed in order to play this. There's no other option, at least for the time being. And the multiplayer at this point should be unlocked for everybody. It was originally locked, and people that had Battlefield or that got on Facebook and did a whole bunch of recruiting with their friends list on Facebook, they got a chance to play through the multiplayer early. But should be unlocked now for everybody.
Enemy forces down to 1. Outstanding work. Enemy is regrouping.
Alright. That is me, Tarmack for the Gnomecast. Mass Effect 3 demo. Check it out. It's worth it. For free, at least. And if they keep this up, it's going to be a great game. See you next time.